Corum now on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now it's Simpson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Simpson to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Simpson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
Whenever I see an in route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll go back to Corum on first down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Simpson. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Corum. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw with Simpson. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 35 yards. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Harrison Mevis for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Rams 7, 49ers nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Anis Mebus for the extra point.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, and Charles is
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
2nd and 10. Simpson gets it out quickly on the RPO. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Puka Nacua, one of those big-body wide receivers who can leave you in the dust if you guess wrong on a route. First team All-Pro last season, 129 catches, and when the Rams wanted to throw the football, they looked for him first.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Simpson going to drop back again.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Puka Nacua.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Anis Mebus for the extra point.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Rams 20, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fighting through at the 25.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And a 49er first down.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
So the false start will back them up 5.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Purdy off the play fake.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They need 18 yards here on third down. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
Corliss Waitman in punt formation.
Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's Simpson looking to pass. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Simpson to pass here.
take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
Simpson. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Simpson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
But to the air once more here with Simpson.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
They'll go for it here with Simpson.
Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Rams take over 1st and 10.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They run straight ahead with Corum. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Again, it's Corum.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a short one caught by Parkinson. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Simpson to pass once more.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Now 2nd and 9.
Now it's the backup Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards up. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires. At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
In motion, the tight end.
Here's Purdy. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert. Probably what.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, L.A.
Blake Corum.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Honest Mebus for the extra point.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. They go play action here. Purdy.
Oh, and the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down, 49ers.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this one is incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Purdy looking to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing is Stafford. He's going to take another shot here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. On is Mevis for the extra point. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
33, 49ers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Purdy. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And this one caught downfield by Evans.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
49ers are counting on Mike Evans to be that valuable veteran who gives them big-time production. Remember, his first 11 years in the league, over 1,000 yards receiving each season.
Room past the 35.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well.
1st down, San Francisco.
Now Purdy.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Intercepted.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First down, 49ers.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey, 34 yards. And the 49ers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points.
Eddie Piñeiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take on Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing here, Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
A gain of 19 yards. And a 49er first down.
Now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy going to get it to Pearsall on the RPO. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 73 yards. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Piñeiro now to kick this one away. Powering his way forward. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
165 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Stafford going to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Corum.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Stafford now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49ers' 29-yard line.
Now Stafford looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford letting one go deep for the end zone.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.